Welcome back, Guardians, to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so in the last episode we did the Butterfly Catcher minigame, and got to the Saturn Sigil, which we can use to power up Kamare's Celestial Weapon. But before we go any further, oh, and that was probably the last of the super annoying minigames that Final Fantasy X is sort of infamous for. But yeah, I forgot to say last episode what themes you can capture in the Macalania woods. They are the Wasp, the Murusu, the Blue Element, the Zephos, and the Chimera. That's really all there is to capture in the woods. And at the lake, you can capture an Ice Flan, an Evil Eye, the Snow Wolf, and the Mafdet. But of course I've already done all this capturing. Really there's nothing to do at Lake Macalania. I will say to do not return to Macalania Temple because that is where Dark Shiva lives now. You can't get back to the temple anymore without defeating her. Let's see if there's anybody in the agency that has anything interesting to say. Outside, I felt the white sand on my hand and it became most cold. I guess this kid isn't used to snow. Could this be the snow? It is my first time seeing it. Wow. What about this kid? He is so weak to the cold, he just sits there and misses all there is to see. Well, some people really don't like the cold. I was playing it sliding on the ice and I almost fell into a big hole. Huh. Alright, what about these guys? I left the airship on other Sid's orders. I wish to be with my family, but now I am here against my will. Why did he make her leave? I too can fight, yet I am treated like an infant. She doesn't seem like an infant. Poor girl. What about this woman? I had hoped to help Mr. Wren at his shop, but because I can only speak Albed, he would not hire me. I now learn your language from that kindly shopkeeper. Now I must all employ 2 tongues, as do Master Wren and Riku. Well, now everybody should learn Albed. That would be good. Alright, so that's it for the agency. So, the next thing that we're going to do is, now that we have most of the sigils and crests needed to power up the celestial weapons, we will actually do that. We are still missing a few, but no big deal. Jeez, I didn't mean to go that way. Okay, let's go this way. Because remember, we helped that lost family reunite, and it ended up leading us to this like big crystal berry in a tree up on this starry nonsense path. So now we just got to get back to the berry. And power up our ship. Have you the celestial weapons? Let's see. I think we do have all of them at this point. So let's go ahead and present Tidus's. You must offer the Sun Crest. Alright, let's offer it. The Clyde Bulg. The weapon's power has grown. Alright, so we used the Sun Crest to power up the Clyde Bulg. But remember, there are also the sigils. So let's see. Weapons, equip, Tidus, Clyde Bulg. Alright, instead of, it still has no AP on it, but now it has double overdrive. Let's offer the Sun Sigil. Oh, is this a slightly different angle? That's a weird stance, Tidus. The weapon attains its maximum power. And this is most definitely Tidus's best sword. Now that it's been fully powered up. So let's see what it does now. Clyde Bulg, break damage limit, which means he can do more than 9,999 damage at once. Triple overdrive, which means his overdrive charges 3 times as fast. Evade and counter, which means that basically he can dodge an attack and then respond with a counterattack, which is really good. And also magic counter, which means he counters magic with an attack. So really, this weapon is just awesome. However, I'm going to keep the Baroque sword on because I still don't want to run into enemies for the time being. Alright, so let's power up the rest of these bitches. I think that the crests just add double overdrive to all of them. So let's just test that theory real quick. Una, present the Nirvana that we got from capturing all the Calmlands fiends, I believe. Weapon's power has grown. Una's like, yay. No, alright, equip, Una, Nirvana. Alright, so yeah, it just adds double overdrive, but it doesn't get rid of no AP, so the crests really don't do that much. Unless you just wanted to have a weapon that doubles your overdrive. Oh, we don't have the moon sigil yet, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I know where you get it. We'll probably get it in a couple episodes, actually. Alright, so let's power up, Orange next. Let's offer the Mars crest. Remember, we got the Sun Sigil to power up Tidus's weapon from getting less than 0 seconds at that Chocobo racing minigame. Weapon's power has grown. Orange seems to like that. However, we don't have the Mars Sigil either, but we should get it in an episode or two, I believe. However, we do have both the crest and sigil needed to power up Kamari's weapon, the Spirit Lance. Which, by the way, is known as the Longinus in other versions of the game. Those feathers seem useless. Man, look at Kamari's thighs, good lord. Alright, let's power up Kamari's one more time. This is for the Saturn Sigil, which we just got last episode from catching those damn butterflies. The weapon attains its maximum power. Alright, so let's see what Kamari's Spirit Lance does now. Alright, Kamari can now break damage limit. He also has triple overdrive, double AP, which means his level grows twice as fast, and evade and counter, which is an awesome. These celestial weapons are just awesome. They're like game breaking, basically. Alright. Next is Waka. We also have the crest and sigil needed to power his weapon up fully. I like how it just like rotates over there. Alright. Weapon's power has grown. Man, I can't get over how muscly Waka's back is. That was one of the things they defined more from the last version of the game, I believe. Ooh, he's laughing this time. He thinks it's funny. The weapon attains its maximum power. Alright, so let's check out what that does. Waka. World Champion. Break damage limit. Triple overdrive. Double AP. And evade and counter. Just like Kamari's Spirit Lance. Man, that is so intense. What does the Clyde Bulk do again? Tidus doesn't get the double AP ability. I guess they thought magic counter would be better for him. Oh well. No big deal since leveling up is the last concern at this point. Let's power up Lulu's. She also has both the crest and sigil. I believe the crest came from the far plane and the sigil was gotten from dodging 200 lightning bolts. Power up the Onion Knight. Let's power that baby up again. Complete the ritual. The weapon attains its maximum power, so let's see what it does. Equip. Lulu. So right now she has a Cactuar Wizard, which has half MP cost. But the Onion Knight now has break damage limit, triple overdrive, magic booster, which I believe doubles the magic think it doubles the magic, the strength of her magic. But it also gives her 1 MP cost, which just lets her cast any spell for 1 MP, which is crazy. So now Lulu becomes so much more useful. I think Magic Booster might, like, it normally costs you twice the MP to double the strength of the spell, but with 1 MP cost it doesn't matter. At the very least it might, I can't remember exactly how it works, but at the very least it will just cost 2 MP for her to cast everything, but I think it's just 1. And now for Riku. Riku does not have a celestial weapon. Oh, we haven't gotten the God Hand yet. Okay. Alright, well, that's from the airship password clues that we solved before. Alright, so what's going on now? I guess, how much time do we have left in this video? Oh, we still got a few minutes, so let's go back this way, and we can return to Bevelle, see what's going on there. This should lead, the story path leads right back to the entrance of the woods. Because we're basically done at this, the Macalania woods, honestly. What's this guy say? Will he let me in, even? The road to Bevelle is closed. None may pass. It's been several days since I was ordered to guard this road. I haven't received any new orders since then. They better not have forgotten about me. They probably did, dude. Guess I'll have to keep watching until I receive new orders. This is just what he does for the remainder of his days. That road's closed. Really now? Okay. Let's go this way then. Because I'm pretty sure I can still return to Bevelle if I want to. What's this lady say? There's so many warrior monks passing by lately. Did something happen at the temple? I think everybody knows something has happened at the temple. The question is what? Nobody's here. Hey, you know, you want to have another makeout sesh for old time's sake? Alright, I heard that these Guado ladies have something interesting to say. Hey, aren't you one of the Besaid Aurochs? You are a blitzball player? There is something I must tell you. Grandma says she has something important to tell you. Alright, what does Grandma have to say? I'd like to apologize on behalf of the Guado. We are responsible for the fiends that attacked the stadium after the game. We're sorry for the disturbance and for disrupting such a wonderful game. Please accept our apologies. So that's basically just confirms that Seymour was the one behind the attack on the stadium. I don't think that ever got said officially. It was Maester Seymour's plan to release the fiends in Lucca Stadium. He thought he could win the trust of the people by defeating the fiends with his aeon. I heard that his plan to marry the High Summoner's daughter was solely to gain the support of the people of Yevon. There seem to have been other reasons as well, but now we will never know. I guess everybody thinks he's dead? By obeying Maester Seymour, we Guado have committed an inexcusable crime. It's far too late to try shifting the blame to Maester Seymour. Within time, the Guado will be as despised as the Al Bhed. It's kind of sad, isn't it? That child's brother was Maester Seymour's subordinate. He died while invading the Al Bhed hideout, searching for the lost summoners. He was never sent. I fear he now wanders as a fiend. That's sad. The power of the Guado has greatly deteriorated. They merely await the inevitable now. That is why I brought that child and moved away from Guado Salam. Perhaps we will find peace in some faraway land. I still haven't told that child the truth about the Guado. Perhaps when he grows older and can accept the reality of the situation. Only then will I reveal the truth about everything to him. I'm tired now after talking so long. I'm not as young as I used to be. Ah, she really did have a lot to say, didn't she? Damn. Guado Salam's no fun these days. Everyone's so sad there. That's why I'm going on a journey with my grandmother. We're going to rest here until Grandma feels better. Oh man, I feel kind of bad for the Guado after that, but geez. They got what they deserved, I guess. Okay, let's see, I guess I'm gonna try to... Nah, I'll go to Bevelle in the next episode. So, I hope you enjoyed the powering up of the celestial weapons, and yeah. Next time we'll go to Bevelle real quick, and then we'll head to the Calmlands, and probably, we will then go back to the monster arena and unlock all the shit that we've done so far. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, Guardians, and I will catch you for more next time, the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster.